up, everybody? Good, good. Before I even begin, what I'd like to let you know that Golden Rule does not operate by itself, can't do it by myself. And I have my right hand and my left hand here with me, and I'd like for them to stand. And I have Louisa Clark, who has been with me. Louisa Scotland, who was recently married. And I have to remember that. Her husband wasn't here to hear me not call her by her right name, but she's one of our housing counselors. And we have Vivian Singleton, who also is a housing counselor. And Golden Rule Housing has been around for a little over 20 years. So if you, those of you who have been here know what Seminole County was 20 years ago. 20 years ago, it was an agricultural town. It was celery, it was picking oranges, it was tar, it was anything that grew out of the ground. So back in the day, and saying HUD housing, that's a nice way of saying it, but no, it was in the projects. People lived in the projects. And it was a government project to help people to continue and move higher. Well, those projects, or those homes have been demolished. The ones in Stanford, they're all gone. Orlando is getting ready to destroy some of theirs. And HUD is not putting any more money into them to keep them repaired. So that's why they are just demolishing them. Now you see a lot of apartments going up, the rentals going up. Rent is very high. It's cheaper to own than it is to rent. And that's what we tell people, and that's what we need people to understand, that it's better to own a home. Those apartments that are going up, so many of them, let's say out of 100, 10 can be subsidized. So that's only 10 families out of 100. But along with that, because they were built with tax credits, those tax credits will sunset. So they only have to do it for, let's say, 20 years, 25 years, or whatever agreement they made. When they sunset, then that's market rate rent. Where will people go? People that are still working minimum wage, where will they go? One of the things that we're very pleased about, that I'm very pleased about, that when we were working with the people that were living in the projects, first in their generation to ever own a home, nobody had ever owned a home, because you traveled the season. You went up and down from this state to that state following the produce. So now you have somebody that's owning a home. Now their children are coming back to us, and their children want to buy a home. They come to Golden Rule, they say, you helped my mama get a house, now I want one. Right now, what we need to do, and where the crisis starts, we're at the crisis level with the shortage. They can't get in. It's financial management. It's education. And that is what Golden Rule does. We provide the education. We provide financial management. No, you can't work 2 jobs for 30 years and pay off a house. You may need to go back to school. You may need to take a vocational trade. And it's a misnomer. If you go to college, you'll get a good job. Right? Right. No. You go to college, you'll get a good student loan. And that student loan that you can't afford to pay because you can't get the job that you went to college to get, now is a barrier to home ownership.
And then you're living in your daddy's house.
Long term. So one of the barriers is financial management. It has to start in schools. I know in Seminole County at the school board, they tried to get financial management classes taught. It was turned down. I remember when I went to school, they taught us how to write a check. They don't even do that anymore. So you have kids coming out, and you have parents that have never been to college. No one in their family has. So the only thing they know is, well, you can get this loan, and this will pay for that. But they're not telling you the end result. They're not telling you what's going to happen when your child doesn't get that job. So I know, we've got to concentrate on preparing for the homes. So once the homes are built, they need to be able to get into the homes. Now Golden Rule just completed a home, 2,011 square feet, 4 bedrooms, 2 baths, automatic garage door opener. And because we know what the future is, it's also wired for electric cars. And we produced that house at $200,000 sales. That's sale price. So it didn't cost that much to build it. So it's getting them prepared to be able to get into the home. And that's the story of Golden Rule pretty much. And just the student loans, financial management. What we do is we make it happen. We prepare the people. I had a family come in, and what I would used to do when I was doing counseling, I gave them envelopes, because everybody didn't have computers. Everybody's not computer savvy, but everybody can understand an envelope. Every time you go to the store, get a receipt. Put it in that envelope. I want you at the end of the week, add up what you spent. Come back to see me in 1 month, and we're going to talk about how you spent your money. And when people went over it, they looked at it, they were amazed at the amount of money they wasted, that they never thought about. Just because they're at the store, the kids want a bag of potato chips. Here. Well, just because we're at the store, and, well, let me just pick this up because I'm here. Here. You didn't really need it, but you did. Then I had a mother one time, single mom, 4 kids. All the kids were in sports. I understand that. She told me, man, their budget for eating out, enormous. Enormous. I mean, football players eat a lot. You don't just go to McDonald's and buy 1 meal. My solution to her, and she never thought about it, it's very simple. Financial management. 2 crock pots. That's how I managed. I had a husband, 4 kids, went back to school later in life. 1 for the meat, 1 for the vegetables. Cook enough rice for a couple of days, cook enough cornbread. When you come home, your meat is ready, your vegetables are ready, you already got your rice, and you save your money. Very simple. Financial management.